Very good morning to doctors. Today we are going to present our title, which is the ready to eat meal. The ready to eat meal we choose for rice is biryani rice, and then for the protein dish is the beef korma. So before we start, we introduce ourselves first. My name is Tan.
My name is Muhammad Nakib.
My name is Lim Shufai. My name is Anshafika Lim Muhammad Isuf. My name is Siti Nordaya Muhammad Edwin.
Okay, so before we start with our task one. So this is our organization chart. So I'm the project manager for this project. And then you all can introduce.
Me Shufai is a process engineer. Okay, I am cost engineer. Me myself is the production engineer.
I am a safety engineer.
Okay, so this is about my job distribution. So I need to develop a detailed project plan to track progress of all the members, and then create, design, and develop project management processes, ensuring high quality standards, and then direct and support technical teams in designing, executing, and implementing of projects, assess and review, resolve problem arising in execution of projects, and then lastly, perform risk management to minimize projects. So next.
I'm as a process engineer. So my job in this project is designing, implementing, controlling, and optimize the production line in the industry processes. So creating and setting the specification, developing, implementing, and also monitoring the equipment, the process that need to use in our production line. And then scheduling and coordinating the work to tight deadline and within the financial budget. So next is to ensure the process design meet the company safety rules, and next is create and develop the new procedure and processes, and then perform risk assessment, like hazard risk assessment, and then next is identify the process chemistry of the product, like the energy and mass balance. Next is identify and develop the block diagram and process flow diagram, design plant and site layout, and the last one is develop economic evaluation estimation. So as the production engineer, I will plan and coordinate production engineering processes on daily basis to produce a high quality products and meet productivity target. So I am also responsible to develop process improvements to effectively utilize equipment and materials to have a maximized production, and also identify unsafe operations and practices and report the same to the manager immediately. So I will also perform engineering analysis to reduce downtime and outages during the production. Furthermore, I will also evaluate current production activities and make recommendations for new improvements. So I am also implement cost reduction initiative while maintaining a high quality standards. Also develop best practices to improve production capacity, quality, and also its reliability. So the last one, I will operate, control, and resolve the mass balance of production process to achieve a good manufacturing of products.
So next, for the safety engineer, that is me. I will review plans and specification for new machinery and equipment to make sure they meet the safety requirement. Then I will identify and correct potential hazard by inspecting facilities, machinery, and safety equipment. And then I will evaluate the effectiveness of various industrial control mechanisms and ensure that a building or product complies with health and safety regulation. Then I will install safety device on machinery or direct the installation of this device. Then review employee safety programs and recommend improvements. Lastly, maintain and apply knowledge of current policies, regulation, and industrial process.
As the cost engineer, I am responsible to estimating the cost of project, to analyze the requirement and specification of a project, to determine the cost involved to launch a project, and also reviewing post studio.
For our task group, we have to design our project. So the first one is design objective. The design objective is there are two design objectives, which is complementary design and also quality function development. Okay, for complementary design, we have to finish good, which is flavored rice and protein dishes with 18 months shelf life. Next, we need to produce ready-to-eat product that has packaging in 2 compartmentary for primary packaging and display boxes and corrugated cardboard box for secondary packaging. We need to improve the overall process quality control and also to build up area around 1.5 acres for marketing purpose. Next, we need to ensure the plant applied the green energy concept and to create high payback with investment. And lastly, we need to propose plan that can contribute positive impact, profit, people and planet. For our quality function development, which is we get the data from voice survey. The customer requirement, we have 6, which is good taste, affordable price, easy to handle, attractive appearance, convenience and fast to serve, and also longer shelf life. Based on this QFD, we can conclude that the most important one is between material used for packaging. Okay, next, for our product description, we have nasi biryani with beef kurma. The nasi biryani is the retired steamed flavored rice. Daging kurma is the protein dishes. Our product has shelf life of 18 months and has total product weight of 400 gram, which include rice 250 gram and our protein dishes with gravy 150 gram. For our beef kurma ingredients, we have beef, which is from red meat, coconut milk, onion, palm oil, vegetable fats, spices, salt, candle nut, sugar, garlic, ginger, and dried tamarind fruits. For our nasi biryani ingredients, we have basmati rice, clove, cardamom, star anise, cinnamon stick, cumin seed, red onion, salt, turmeric powder, shallots, raisin, coriander, ginger, cashew nuts, lemon juice, and chili powder. Okay, this is our process flow diagram, which goes, we divide for rice and beef, which goes starting from storage, rinsing for rice, soaking, mixing and cooking, and for beef, starting from storage, washing, cutting, mixing, cooking, and then mix at retail to packaging, cooling, labeling, secondary packaging, and storage. Okay, lastly is our commercial analysis. We have undergo several survey to ensure our product will grow well, which is we have 5 companies to be compete for. The first one is SHRF Food Industries India Berhad, which their product is instant biryani rice curry for 500 gram. The next one is MTR Food PVT Ltd, which is MTR ready to eat chana masala rice with 375 gram. The third one is Fazlani Export PVT Ltd, which is their product is black gram lentils curry with basmati rice. And the fourth one is City Rich Worldwide Sdn Bhd, and the product is rapid cuisine traditional chicken rendang served with nasi lemak. And lastly from Prima Food Ltd, which their product is Prima Food beef rendang with rice.
For task 3, we will focus about the design basis and scope. Okay, first we go to the project definition. Our customer target is student, working person, single parents, traveller, and airline companies. Okay, the key fix is the beef with the kurma sauce, retorted steamed flavored rice, and the mixed ingredient that is mentioned before, cashew nut, garlic, ginger, desiccated coconut, tomato paste, and others to enhance taste and nutrition. Okay, the product target is to promote to a wider area and more range of customer. Then to reduce the cooking time of serving of our products. For competitive comparison, we advertise to nearby shopping mall and facilities with a free tester. And then we have a qualified worker to handle the production line. Lastly, our product is packed into compartmentary. And then for design basis and scope, our plant capacity means the maximum quantity can be produced with existing equipment. For our project, the capacity of production is for 40,000 packages per day. Rice production is 10,000 kg per day. Beef production is 6,000 kg per day. Our project scope is to provide a new choice of ready-to-eat meal. It is nasi biryani daging kurma. And to design a complete ready plan to produce ready-to-eat meal which chef life for 18 months. Okay, this is our plant capacity, the summary of our plant capacity. Next. This is our block diagram. Block with this is the process flow diagram with the unit operation with each process. Okay.
So this is our task force. So the task force summarizes the mass and energy balance.
Boleh. Teruskan.
So task force summarizes the mass and energy balance. So in order to produce our current capacity is 40,000 packs of meal per day. So in order to produce that much of meal, so we need to do the mass balance. So this one is just I show you the example. For example, our production will got three main process. One is production of rice, and then production of beef, and then the next one is regarding the packaging. So for the rice, so we will need 4,000 kg per day of rice, and then enter the storage. And then from storage, the outlet is also 500 kg per hour per rice. We will cook the 500 kg first for processing. So 500 kg per hour of rice will undergo raising process. So after raising process, the outlet is 499.5 kg per hour of rice. You enter sorting process, and then after this one, because water is added inside, and then the outlet stream of the sorting is 599.5 kg per hour of rice. So at the same time, when the rice is doing that process, we are doing the process of the raw ingredient, because the rice that we are produced is the nasi biryani. So we need the ingredient like the powder or what turmeric, something like that. So at the same time of production of rice, we need to process the raw ingredients. So 140 kg of per hour of ingredient will undergo preparation of ingredient, and then the outlet is about 138 kg per hour. This one is because sometimes you have the loss during the process. So 138 kg per hour of ingredient will undergo blending process to make it into powder form, make it smaller. And then after that, this one will add in 2 kg of water for blending process. And then after that, the outlet so will be total is 140 kg per hour of the ingredient. So the ingredient will undergo pre-frying, and then during the pre-frying process, we will add in oil, and then per hour for other ingredients. So after the raw ingredient undergo this process, it will undergo mixing process with the rice that undergo this three process just now. So after mixing, the inlet will be a total of this one, and then during mixing process we also add in water, 660.5 kg per hours of water will add in, and then mixing will, and then after the undergo cooking process, so the inlet will be 1,410 kg per hour of rice with the ingredients, and then undergo cooking. So after cooking process of the rice, the output of rice will be 1,316 kg per hour for rice. And then the beef actually is just same thing. And then the mass balance we calculated, and the last one is the production of beef after cooking is 790 kg per hour. So all this after production of rice and then after production of beef, these two are come together into filling process, and then we will go undergo packaging. Okay, so this one after mixing the two, the rice and the beef, so the total inlet for the packaging process will be 5,260 ml per hour. So the inlet, we will undergo retort tray packaging. This one is the process where we can preserve the food and then can stay long for shelf life of 18 months. So the outlet of the retort tray packaging, we assume that about 5 ml per hour of the product will undergo like defect, so will loss. So after that, 5,255 ml per hour will undergo cooling, and then assume that no loss, so maintain the same, and then undergo labeling. And then during labeling, there will also some losses like the ink is not good. So it will reduce to 5,250 ml per hour, and then undergo secondary packaging. And then the last one is after secondary packaging, it will become 100 box per hour. So after that is undergo storage, and then we will sell it to the customer. So this one is just now, that one is regarding the mass balance, and then this one is regarding the energy balance of the production. So before that, I explain the mass balance of the rice. So for this one, I would like to give the example of beef. So what is the energy balance in production of beef? So our beef will undergo storage process. So in order to prevent the beef from spoilage, we need to keep the beef in -2 degrees Celsius. So -2 degrees Celsius storage, and then after storage also -2, and then we will undergo washing process. And water is entered in 25 degrees Celsius, and then we assume that after washing process, it will become 25 degrees Celsius. So the energy that required here is 3.9866 times 10,005 kJ. So after that, we will undergo cutting process. In the cutting process, no energy is consumed because the temperature remains the same. So the same thing at the same time, we also require the process of raw ingredient. So for the raw ingredient, we also enter 25 degrees Celsius for preparation. So no energy is consumed because same temperature, 25 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius, and then same undergo branding, and then undergo pre-frying. For here, pre-frying because require heating. So the energy required here is 1.0710 times 10 power of 5 kJ during the pre-frying process. So same thing will after pre-frying of the ingredient, and then after the process of beef, it will undergo mixing process. So earlier we assume that the inlet is 25 degrees Celsius, and then water is entered 25 degrees Celsius. So after mixing process, the temperature is 50 degrees Celsius. Because here also include heating process, and the energy required is 4.9522 times 10 power 5 kJ. And then after that, we will undergo cooking process. In cooking process, we more increase the heat until to 100 degrees Celsius, so that the product is fully cooled. So the energy required here is 1.7894 times 10 power 6 kilojoule. So for the rice process, also same, the mass balance is like this. So after production of rice and the beef, same thing will go to undergo packaging process. So for the energy balance for the packaging process is retort tray packaging. So after retort tray packaging process, the temperature is 125 degrees Celsius, and the energy required here is 1.0016 times 10 power 6 kJ. So after retort tray packaging process, will undergo cooling. The cooling is cooling to the room temperature, which is 25 degrees Celsius. So the energy here is negative here because the energy is lost. So the Q here is negative 4.0064 times 10 power 6 kJ. And then after that, undergo labeling, secondary packaging, and storage. No energy is required here.
Hi, for my part, I will present about the task 5. So this is our planned location, which is the one of the strategic location due to its growing industries, which is at the Seberang Perai Industrial Area with 3.06 acres or 133,319 square feet. So it is located in the heart of Mechit Industrial Area in Penang with industrial area purposes. As you can see, this one is the industrial area and it has a lot of factories around our factory. So for the supply of raw materials, for our biryani rice, the distance between our factory and our supplier is 5 km journey, and the time taken is 10 minutes. Which also we can purchase our raw materials in a high amount. So for meat beef, the distance between our factory and the supplier is 8 km journey, and the time taken was 9 to 15 minutes journey with less traffic jam. So this less traffic jam will help in spend less cost in petrols and also the tools. So the storage for our meat beef should be around 1 until 3 degrees Celsius or colder with unwrapped so that the air can circulate the meat beef. So we're choosing the Patrick Sdn Bhd supplier because it will provide a top quality of halal products. So for proximity to markets, our factory is located in the industrial area, so we have a lot of benefits. So industrial area, residential area, as well as shopping center gathered in the city. So this is benefit for us. So the busy people, they have a lot of busy people with limited time. So it helps to grow our products since we are provide ready to eat meal, which is convenient to all people, especially for busy people. So we are also, it has a easy accessibility to any places via Penang Bridge and also the North-South Expressway. They can also easily be purchased in the market such as Tesco and Giant supermarket, and also the customer can get the lower price at our store factory. So for the transportation facilities, we have trucks with an attractive poster and brand of our company products, so that when our truck go anywhere, people can know our products. So furthermore, we have a speedy motorbike for a delivery service to the residential customer if they are purchasing through the online website. So for the government policies, we are referring to the guidelines for seating and zoning industries, which was developed by the Department of Environment in 1976 when we selected our site. We will also apply and renew license for our factory and company as being stated in the Environment Quality Act 1974. So for the availability level, we have a main assets. Labor is the main assets to conduct our operations and constructions of the plant. So we have created many job opportunities for the residents nearby due to the strategic location, as we are located in the residential area and also near to the shopping market. So we can apply any skilled and unskilled workers due to their qualifications and interests, and also we can reduce the shortage of labor and increase the income of the residents nearby. So for waste disposal, we will provide a pond and tank for an environmentally hazardous substance, EHS, which is defined by the EQA according to their types and also characteristics. We also provide the schedule for hazardous waste transport facilities to its store and wastewater treatment facilities. We also conduct a resource recovery, which include the recovery of the reusable materials from a hazardous waste. So for the utilities, we get utilities in water and electricity are very important. So we get our water supply from the Perbadanan Bekalan Air Pulau Pinang, which is not too far from our factory, and also our factory is near to the Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) and can easily get the electrical supply for our factory. So this short distance can highly reduce the wastage of efforts, money, and time due to the unavailability of fuel and power. We also provide an efficient productivity and high production of products. So for the climate condition, we don't need any additional equipment for our products since we are located at the normal weather and also temperature. So this will reduce our production costs and also reduce the low efficiency of labor activity and problems. So the impact of our site selection is towards the society. It will affect to the busy road in our factory area, and also they can practice a healthy lifestyle from our nutritious food product. So for the health, our product will be inspected first before any type of process. So this will ensure the safety and healthiness of the products. So the workers affect in clogging due to our site location in the industrial area. So for the safety, we can reduce the risk of rogue as our factory is near to the police station, and also the water supply in the factory is essential to ensure the hygienic environment. So to legal, we have a responsible person in charge which can summon our factory if our company operated against the stated law. And for the cultural aspects, a responsible person in charge can summon our factory if our company operated against the stated laws. Okay, so for our plant layout, we have a Y-shaped product flow which allow the workers to monitoring, since we have two products, which is the biryani rice and also the kurma beef. So the Y products, the raw materials will come out from different directions. So our equipment gap is around 75 centimeter until 100 centimeter, and we also follow the rule and regulation of food industry during our site selection. So we have a location of safety facilities such as the fire extinguisher, first aid kits, and also the personal protective equipment, which is PPE. And our building budget can compromise more than 50% of the total investment needed for the food processing equipment. So we have a suitable floor which is not too rough and not too smooth. Our type of wall and ceiling made of insulated metal panels, which is IMP, and we have also a flat land type. Our area costing is approximately 5 million ringgit Malaysia, and our building costing approximately 1 million ringgit Malaysia. So this is our plant layout. As you can see that the raw material storage, processing parts, and also the product storage are located separated, different from the others, because we want to prevent the contamination. Okay, we have also the toilet and also office secretary room to make it easier for our staff. Okay, so this is our side layout. As you can see, we have a main entrance and near to the parking and the changing room before the production building. So this help in this will be convenient to our staff workers to change their outfit first before they come into the production building. So we have a truck parking here, which is located near to the raw material storage, so that it will be easier for the unloading products. We have the canteen at the middle of the layout because it can make it easier for our staff to have a meal. And the maintenance workshop are located near to the production building in case of any breakdown of equipment or machine, so that it will be easier for us to repair and renew the product. So I think that's all.
So next, I'm going to present about the task 6, which is the economic analysis. So first, before I start this to explain task 6, so before we building or designing a plant, so we need to estimate the economic before we do it to avoid any problem after this. So first, it comes with the land cost. The location we choose for the land is Kawasan Perusahaan Perai at Seberang Perai, Pulau Pinang. And then the type is factory or warehouse. The land area is around 2 acres. And then the price is 13 million and 0.8. And then we need to add on the legal fee and stamp duty for the land we purchase. Then the overall price will be around 14 million. So this is ISBL plant cost. ISBL is the inside battery limit. So for this, we show the equipment for biryani rice production. We have the equipment for storage, rinsing, soaking, blending, and then stirring, mixing, as well as cooking. So we can see the price we include with 30% of overseas shipping, and then we are not adding any import duty, since we found that from the Malaysian tax booklet it is exempted for all the machinery. So then this is for the beef, Kuma beef production. We have storage, washing process, and then cutting, blending, stirring, mixing, as well as cooking as well. So then for the third is the packaging line. We have filling, then retort, labeling, and secondary packaging. And then we also purchase for other equipment such as conveyor belt, since we need to transport from one unit operation to another. And then high pressure cleaner machine is to clean all the equipment by using high pressure jet. Then food industry sewage purifier equipment is for the waste management. So the total equipment cost, which is the CEQ, will be around 1 million. So next, so when it comes to the total capital cost, by including all the costs just now I explained, the land purchasing cost, and then ISBL plant cost, which is calculated from the equation ISBL equals to CEQ times F. F is the line factor. For this line factor, we use 3.63 for since it is mixed free solid processing plant. And then OSBL plant cost, which is 40% of ISBL. And then home office cost, which is 50% of ISBL and the total of ISBL and OSBL. And then the contingency fees is 10% of ISBL and total of ISBL and OSBL, then same as working capital. So the total capital cost will be around 21 million. So next, for the operating cost, we comes to the section of fixed capital cost. We have labor costs, which we need to hire all the engineers, and then as well as my position also need the salary. And then we have supervision costs, direct salary overhead, maintenance fees, property taxes, royalty fees, environmental charges, interest on debit financing, direct overhead costs. So the total fixed operating cost will be around 2 million. So next, for the variable cost, we have raw material, packaging, and utilities. For the raw material, we are purchasing. We got a few raw material, which is the basmati rice, beef. Raw material includes the shallots, ginger, garlic, and etc. And then other ingredients such as special ingredients, spices, and some flavoring agent. So for the packaging, we need to purchase CPT tray, and then labeling stickers, and corrugated box. So the utilities will be all include the material and packaging. So we add on the total fixed operating cost and total variable cost. So the total operating cost will be around 61 million. So next, this is the overall financial analysis after we calculated all the cost data. So we can see I highlighted some important things we need to explain. So for example, the revenue. So the revenue will be around 151 million. So this revenue is come from the selling of the profit is from our selling. So the product we are going to sell is around 50 ringgit per meal. And then for the net annual profit, we got around 51 million. And then return on investment, which is the ROI, we got 62.77%. And then the most important thing is the payback time. We need around 1.6 years to pay back all the things, all the costs before this. And then the pre-tax return on investment, 82.6%, and then internal rate of return, which is 30.65%. So next, this is the cash flow prediction. We can see the trend at here, which is the payback time is around 1.6, just like I mentioned. Then we can see definitely it will start from negative since we need all the costs for purchasing the land, the equipment, and then it will slowly grow. And then this is our cash flow projection. So I think this is all our task presentation. So for the Gantt chart, I think everyone did their job very good, and then they submit their task on time. So I think it shouldn't be a problem. So that's all from us. Thank you.